groups what are present here, they are protected from aqueous environment.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, don't disable unmute, sir.
Why?
Sir, before class, I can't ask doubts, sir.
No. If you have doubts, post your doubts in group message. I am explaining the doubts what you have.
Okay.
Because there is some more disturbance is there. Right. Due to presence of this two layers, polar groups are present towards aqueous environment. Non-polar groups are present opposite to aqueous environment. So that non-polar groups are protected from the aqueous environment. They are protected from water. That means they are moving far away from the water. Then see carbohydrates what are present here. What type of carbohydrates are present? What type of lipids are present in plasma membrane? In plasma membrane, the lipids present are phospholipids which are amphipathic in nature. Amphipathic phospholipids are present in the plasma membrane. Coming to the lipids which are present here, they are oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharide means some type of sugars are attached. In biomolecules chapter, we will teach you what is oligosaccharide. This oligosaccharide may be branched or unbranched. Branched or unbranched. Suppose glucose is a monosaccharide. If that more number of monosaccharides are attached, there may be formation of oligosaccharide. If it is very long chain, polysaccharide. Okay, oligosaccharides means they are a type of carbohydrates. That carbohydrates are present in the plasma membrane as a part of carbohydrates. And that carbohydrates may be branched or unbranched carbohydrates. Simply, that's all. Coming to proteins, what are the proteins present in plasma membrane? Plasma membrane has proteins. That proteins which are present in plasma membrane are of three types based on their function. What is the function performed by the proteins present? What are the proteins present in the plasma membrane? Based on that, what is the function of protein? Based on that, there are three types. One is structural proteins. Structural proteins. Structural proteins are those which are forming structure. This forms structure. These are responsible to form structure of membrane. This forms structure of membrane. That is one which is responsible to form structure. Carrier proteins. Carrier proteins. Carrier proteins are those which are responsible transport across membrane. I told you, import and export of molecules will take place across the membrane. They are called as carrier proteins. In plasma membrane, there are some carrier proteins. Suppose here, there is a carrier protein here, means this carrier protein will help to transport of a substance outside to inside or inside to outside, like that. They are called as carrier proteins. Third one is catalytic protein. Catalytic protein.
What's that?
Catalytic proteins are those which are enzymes in function. The proteins which are functioning as enzymes, they are called catalytic proteins. Okay, some doubts came. Cell membrane thickness 75 angstroms, allele Dorani. Why the non-polar groups need to be protected from the aqueous solution? They are not protected, but what hydrophobic groups, they will move away from the aqueous environment. That we can say they are protected. What is the length of mycoplasma cells are? 300 mm, 0.3 micrometers, 3000 microns, all 0.3 microns. Okay, right. So proteins which are present in plasma membrane are three types. One is structural protein. Structural protein is the one which is responsible for forming the structure of plasma membrane. Plasma membrane structure is formed by structural protein. Many proteins are there. That proteins are three types. Carrier proteins are those which are responsible for transport of substance from outside to inside a cell or inside to outside a cell. That is carrier proteins. Catalytic proteins are those which are responsible for enzymatic function. Who is Naveen Prakash? Why are you unmuting? That's why I muted. Don't make any disturbance. Okay, like this, there is presence of three types of proteins. Okay, now see the structures and models proposed to explain the plasma membrane. Structure of membrane. First model proposed is trilamellar model. Trilamellar model. This is trilamellar model. What is this trilamellar model means? This is proposed by two scientists named Daniel Lee and Dawson. Daniel Lee and Dawson. Wait 1 second. నాది ఉంది సార్ 12:50 వస్తుంది. ఓపెన్ చేయలేదా? తీసుకోండి క్లాస్. Okay. See this trilamellar model was proposed by Daniel Lee and Dawson. Here, what is this Daniel Lee Dawson trilamellar model means? This is not a widely accepted model. Just I am saying, what is the trilamellar model means? Two protein layers on either side a lipid layer in middle. This is trilamellar model. What is the trilamellar model of Daniel Lee Dawson to explain structure of plasma membrane? Is there is presence of two layers of proteins on either side. In middle there is presence of a lipid layer. Like what? Suppose here one protein layer, here one protein layer. At center there is presence of a lipid layer. Like that it was proposed because lipids have, cell membrane have carbohydrates, lipids, proteins. Carbohydrates are present in very less amounts. Lipids and proteins are present in very high amounts. I told you, proteins are present around 52%, lipids are present around 40% in the cell membrane of RBC. Okay, so that there may be presence of proteins in one layer and one layer on one side, another layer on another side. At center there is presence of this cell membrane, what lipid layer. That means, suppose this is a cell means, this cell membrane has one protein layer. This is one protein layer. And there is presence of a lipid layer here that is again surrounded by a protein layer. Like that it may come. according to trilamellar model. According to trilamellar model, there is presence of two protein layers which are sandwiched with a lipid layer. Sandwiched means at the middle there is presence of a lipid layer. Two protein layers sandwiched with a lipid layer. That is the cell membrane structure according to Danieli and Dawson's trilamellar model. But it was not accepted well. Okay. Then another scientist proposed another model to explain this. Why it is not acceptable means this will not explain the fluidity of cell membrane. Sorry, this model fails to explain fluidity of membrane. What is fluidity? Elastic nature of cell membrane. Elasticity means which can increase in size. How can it increase? It can increase in size means it has elastic property. That elastic property what we are calling fluidity. Fluidity of that cell membrane is not explained because there are protein layers. This protein is a continuous layer, another protein layer is continuous layer. If protein layers are continuous, then it will not be elastic because proteins are very hard structure. Lipids are elastic structure, proteins are hard structure, that protein layer will not be elastic. That is trilamellar model, so it was not accepted. Then another model was proposed, which is unit membrane model. This unit membrane model was proposed by a scientist named Robertson. Robertson is a scientist who proposed unit model. Okay, here according to this model, it is similar to trilamellar model. This is also similar to trilamellar model, where two proteins are there. The two proteins are sandwiched with a lipid bilayer. Okay, trilamellar model with 75 Armstrong thickness. 75 Armstrong thickness is present in the cell membrane, which is proposed by Robertson unit membrane model. It has two protein layers with lipid layer at center. Two protein layers are present on either side. A lipid layer is present at center. That is unit membrane model. Okay. See, this also fails to explain the fluidity of the membrane. This also fails to explain the fluidity because there is presence of two protein layers. Trilamellar model and this one is both are same, but they named only differently. Same. Here two protein layers, one lipid layer. The two protein layers are sandwiched with a lipid layer. Here a lipid layer is there. A lipid layer is sandwiched with two protein layers. For avoiding confusion, two proteins sandwiched with a lipid layer. Here you can write opposite so that there will be no confusion. A lipid layer sandwiched with two protein layers. Here, actually both are same. Here two protein layers are there. Here also two protein layers are there. But here one lipid layer is there. There is also lipid layer. But what is the difference between trilamellar and unit membrane model is here proteins are given more importance. Danieli and Dalton, they told that proteins are the chief structures, important structures which are present in plasma membrane. But Robertson told this lipid is very important structure. In that lipid, proteins are present. That's only. But this also fails. Fails explaining membrane flexibility. Flexibility means fluidity. Flexibility of membrane. Flexibility of membrane is nothing but fluidity of the cell membrane. Fluidity of cell membrane cannot be well explained by the unit membrane model. Okay. There is presence of different biomolecules are there like carbohydrate, proteins and lipids. They differ in their structure, form, functions, their dimensions, thickness are very different. That is not explained well. Okay. Right. Then widely accepted model, what we are studying now. That widely accepted model which was proposed is fluid mosaic model. This is very important. Fluid mosaic model. This fluid mosaic model is proposed by Singer and Nicholson. Singer and Nicholson proposed fluid mosaic model to explain the structure of plasma membrane. Singer and Nicholson proposed fluid mosaic model. This is accepted model. All scientists accepted this model because this model can explain the flexibility or fluidity of the membrane. The fluidity or flexibility of the membrane is well explained by the fluid mosaic model. Sri Chakran, mute your mic.
Second model.
Wide accepted
Second model is
is
accepted. Sir, second model is accepted.
huh? Your voice is not clear.
Second model is accepted. Sir.
No. First two models are not accepted. I told you this fails explaining flexibility of membrane. Fails explaining flexibility of the membrane. So it is not accepted. This is only accepted model. Fluid mosaic model is the only model which is accepted by all scientists. Okay. According to this model, cell membrane is semi-permeable structure. Cell membrane is semi-permeable structure. Semi-permeable means it can allow some type of molecules across the membrane. Okay, cell membrane is semi-permeable and it is what we can say semi-fluid also. Semi-fluid, not fully fluid, it is a semi-fluid structure. Semi-fluid structure. Here, according to this fluid mosaic model, lipids form membrane matrix. Membrane matrix. Matrix means major parts. Lipids are forming major parts. Matrix, the main parts. Okay, wait, I will erase this, then I will continue. This cell membrane is made up of a lipid matrix. Lipids form membrane matrix, which is impermeable to water soluble compound, and it is impermeable to water soluble compound. Water soluble compounds means hydrophilic substances. Hydrophilic substances are not permeable through the membrane. It is impermeable to water soluble compounds. That is that one. And here proteins also very important. Now, how that proteins are arranged? Proteins which are present in this membrane, they are arranged in a mosaic pattern. Mosaic pattern means they are not arranged at a regular pattern. They may have different arrangements. That means the position of protein is not particular or specific. They may be present at any place. Mosaic pattern or zigzag pattern, we can say. Proteins are arranged in mosaic pattern in lipid matrix. Inside the lipid matrix, they are arranged in mosaic pattern. I will draw the diagram so that you can understand all these points. Okay. See, how can we say this protein? Proteins are present as mosaic pattern, right? As that proteins are arranged as mosaic pattern means they may be zigzagly arranged. So that we can consider that, suppose this lipid matrix is like ocean means, in that ocean, these proteins are like iceberg. Iceberg, they are what? Submerging and floating like that. Their position is not permanent. So, proteins are like icebergs in an ocean of lipid matrix. In the lipid matrix, the proteins are like icebergs. Iceberg means some part may be submerged, some part may be above, like that. It may be like iceberg. Okay. That proteins which are present here, they are arranged in two forms. Proteins are in two forms. Types of proteins is different. Forms of protein is different. One is extrinsic protein. Extrinsic protein. Extrinsic protein, extrinsic means which is also called as peripheral protein. Peripheral proteins. Peripheral proteins means the proteins which are present on surface. These present, I told you proteins are like icebergs, no? Some iceberg may be present inside the water, some iceberg may be present outside the water. See, extrinsic means if an iceberg is present above the water, which is not submerged in the water, like that, if proteins are there, then it is called as intrinsic protein. The extrinsic proteins. Extrinsic proteins are those which are present on surface. Surface means what we can see. Present surface means superficially. Superficially. Superficially on either sides of lipid layer or either sides of membrane. They are called as extrinsic proteins. Extrinsic proteins. And these are easily removable. That proteins can separate from the plasma membrane easily. Example for this, pectin. Pectin is a protein which is present on outer surface. Second one is intrinsic proteins. Intrinsic proteins are those which are present middle. These are present superficially. Superficially means which are present on surfaces outside.
Sir.
These are present in
Sir.
middle of lipid layer.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, impermeable means allows all, sir.
Impermeable means which is not allowing all.
Okay,
Permeable means allows. Impermeable means which is not allowing. Okay, we have just 10 minutes now. I will complete this. The proteins which are present in middle of lipid layer, they are called as intrinsic proteins. These intrinsic proteins, they are also called tunnel proteins. They are also called tunnel proteins. Okay. Example, carrier proteins are those which are present at center. Carrier proteins. Tell me if it is complete, then I will draw the diagram, I will explain that. These cannot be removed. Tunnel proteins cannot be removed easily. If this part is complete, then I will erase that and draw the diagram so that you can understand. Okay, yes. Someone is sending doubts. I will explain at last. Wait. Yeah, we have 8 minutes. No problem. See the diagram. I told you, according to plasma membrane model, this is the fluid mosaic model. There is presence of a lipid bilayer. This lipid bilayer has a head part, a tail part like this. This is one layer of lipid. In your NCERT textbook or any books, there may be 3D form is given. 3D structure of lipid layer may be given, but I am writing a cross section, how it is appearing. A lipid bilayer is there. Whatever the membrane, not only cell membrane, all the membranes like nuclear membrane and membrane of membrane bound organelles, all have this lipid bilayer. Okay, this is lipid bilayer. Here this lipid bilayer is present. Around this lipid bilayer, there is binding of some carbohydrates and proteins, I told you. This is what? Lipid bilayer. This lipid bilayer is forming matrix, I told you. Lipid bilayer is forming matrix of cell membrane. In that, there is presence of carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Suppose if this is the surface of this lipid membrane, here this carbohydrates may present as branched chain carbohydrates or unbranched carbohydrates, like that. Carbohydrates may present at center or they may present on either sides also. Like carbohydrate chain is present. Okay, and proteins are two types I told you: extrinsic proteins, intrinsic proteins. Extrinsic proteins are those which are present superficially on either side. Suppose there is a protein molecule which is present like this. A protein structure which is present outside this, on surfaces either outside or inside of the cell. Suppose this is a plasma membrane of cell, means this protein may present outside the cell or inner surface of the cell. Both surfaces have carbohydrate lipids. So this is what extrinsic protein. And intrinsic protein, where these intrinsic proteins are present means, intrinsic proteins are those which are present at the center of the cell membrane. At the middle of the cell membrane, there is presence of intrinsic protein. This intrinsic protein is responsible for the movement. This is the structure of lipid bilayer, which is a fluid mosaic model proposed by Singer and Nichols. You keep copying the diagram. Meanwhile, I'll explain that. When was the trilamellar model was proposed? Wait, before that. Carbohydrates and proteins means, what are the carbohydrates present in that? Is carbohydrates which are present in, who is this? Kavita Devi. Listen, carbohydrates which are present in plasma membrane are oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides are carbohydrates which are present. That oligosaccharides may be branched or unbranched carbohydrates or oligosaccharides are present. That is carbohydrates. Coming to proteins, proteins are present in lipid bilayer, which are three types of proteins. Based on the function, there are three types. One is what? Structural proteins which are responsible for structure of plasma membrane. Second one is what? Carrier proteins which are responsible for transport. Third one is what? Catalytic proteins which are enzymatic proteins. There are three types of proteins based on function. But based on the position, based on the place, proteins are two types in the cell membrane. They are extrinsic proteins and intrinsic proteins. Sir, is it either side middle of the cell membrane? Yeah, either side of the cell membrane. On either sides of the cell membrane, carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, everything are present. When was trilamellar model was proposed? That year, I'm not mentioning any year here. In 1935, it is proposed, trilamellar model. Unit membrane model is 1957. Note down. Trilamellar model 1935. Unit membrane model 1957. Fluid mosaic model 1972. That years I am not mentioning for anything. Okay. Especially years, scientist names I will mention. Years you have to refer in books, because that In NEET, no questions will come on years. Sometimes scientist names will also not come. Sometimes scientist names will be asked in NEET question, but years will not be asked. Okay, you can refer the years in textbooks. Then what is mosaic pattern? Mosaic pattern means there is no permanent position of that. There is no permanent position. What is the difference between cytokinesis? Cytokinesis is a cytoplasmic division. Karyokinesis is a nucleus division. Within 1 minute it is going to end. If anyone didn't complete that, take a screenshot and note down the diagram. Draw the diagram in your notes after taking screenshot. Within 1 minute it is going to end. If this meeting is end, that botany class is also end. Mosaic pattern like means mosaic tails. Yeah. Mosaic tails. Oligosaccharide means a type of carbohydrate, a class of carbohydrate. In biomolecules chapter, there will study very well about a type of carbohydrate. Oligosaccharide is a class of carbohydrate. I think this meeting will end. This meeting